What is going on, everyone? It's Rylan with Rylan's Amazing Photography, and today I'm going to be doing some portrait photography, actually self-portraiture. It's spring. You can see this pretty white tree behind me. This is where we're going to start. I've got my camera right here, and I'm using my phone, the Snap Bridge, which is Nikon's app. It allows me to control my camera from my phone, so I'm going to have my phone with me and I'm going to focus on me and change my settings and stuff while I'm out here. I want to give you all behind the scenes of how I do this. It takes a lot longer to do pictures of yourself than it does someone else because there's a lot more stuff that you kind of have to worry about, but it's pretty fun to do and I'm excited to try it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in front of the camera, which is weird for me, and you all are gonna get to see the full behind the scenes. So I'm gonna get this mic off and then I'm gonna get out of here. So where I'm at now, the lighting is a lot better. The last place, the lighting was really harsh, and in the photos, it almost looked like my eyes were closed, but they were just really squinting. They weren't actually closed. Back behind me, you can't see it, but a little to the right of where I'm standing, there is like a curved tree with some moss on it, and then there's some really kind of green briar-like things that are starting to come in. They're like a really light green, which kind of reminds you of spring, and they're backlit. And one of my favorite things to photograph that's backlit is like briars and stuff, because that looks so good in portraits when they're blurred out and they're backlit. So I'm gonna step in back in here. In case you're wondering about the gear I'm using, if I haven't mentioned it yet, I'm using my Nikon D500, and currently the lens I'm using is a 70-200, but later on in this photo shoot I'm probably going to switch to the 24-70, and both of those lenses are f2.8, so I get nice sharp photos with a nice bokeh and background blur as well. So I do apologize if the audio isn't great. It's super windy. I deal with that a lot, and I just can't help it, and I apologize. I'm going to step in front of the camera and we're going to snap some photos here at this location. Since it's me taking the photos for me, I'm keeping a really low f-stop. I'm pretty much at f2.8 for every single photo that I've showed you. I think I am at f2.8 for every single photo I've showed you. And that's just my personal preference. If I'm dealing with a client, I try to experiment with some different f-stops because it gives the photo some different looks. But for this particular scenario and the other one, I like a lot of background blur. I like a lot of bokeh on my photos, and both of those locations did that for me. This is so weird to film. Like, it's weird to film yourself taking pictures of yourself. So that's definitely different for me. So I'm gonna find another location to experiment with, and I might switch lenses. I don't know yet. It gets kind of hectic working with the 70-200 because it's so far away from you. That's a little difficult. With the 24-70, I can be a little bit closer to myself, but I don't know. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. So I'm gonna go to the next location and I'll see you all there. we got some wild turkey up in here. Not sure if you can see them, they're like right in here. Next location is this little old-timey fence behind me, and yeah, I put out the shades here. Yeah, I did. So I'm actually gonna get on the ground and sit. For this one, I've got the 7200 right beside this camera, and rather than showing you an angle with the camera for this little potential voiceover or time lapse or B-roll, it's probably not gonna be B-roll because that's supposed to be good. Yeah, y'all gonna get to see a different angle. Actually, I just changed my shirt. I'm moving on the next location, and hopefully I'll get some good photos there. So, yeah, this is heavy to hold this camera and this camera. Also, if the audio isn't as good, I apologize. I did have to take off my clip-off mic because it's just too much work to keep taking it off and putting it back on for the photos and the video. So I apologize if there is a decrease in audio. So I've just reached my next location back in here. You can see the camera set up back in here. And I'm absolutely burning up. It is so hot outside. So basically the plan is on this stump back down in here, you can kind of see it, just in case you can't, I'll zoom in. That stump there. I'm gonna sit on that and I'm gonna get my picture taken there. And I'm gonna try to make my hair look pretty and not have a heat stroke. So yeah, I'm about to go down there. I've got a pretty cool shot. I'm kind of framing it through the leaves that the camera is in front of. I don't know, I think it looks kind of cool. I might end up trashing the shot though, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna try a couple different angles here and you'll get to see the end result. Like I said, it's kind of difficult to video myself taking photos of myself because that really is a lot of work without a videographer or without me just taking photos of someone else. I could do that pretty easily. And these glasses reveal all of my secrets. You can see my camera. When I take photos, I gotta be pretty mindful of that because you can actually see what's around the camera that's taking my picture. So you gotta be careful about that with sunglasses. It doesn't really matter for the video, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and set up. So yeah, here I go. Allow me to cut in here really quickly to thank Zombie for sponsoring today's video. Zombie has all sorts of affordable, top-of-the-line products for photography that can make your photo better. Today, Zombie wants me to shed some light on the Zombie Tripod T90. It is an outstanding tripod and it's really affordable and great for any kind of mobile photography. If you want to take a picture of the family, well, it's perfect for that and you can get in it as well. Just put your phone on the tripod, and along with the tripod you get this mobile adapter, and along with the mobile adapter and the tripod you get a Bluetooth connector device that you can connect to your phone. This works for Android or Apple, either one, and you can go stand with your family and then just press the little button and it will take a photo on your phone after connecting it via Bluetooth. That's also handy in case you want to do a long exposure with your phone. Some phones can now do up to like 5-second long exposures, I think. And if you want to ensure that your phone doesn't move at all while you do that long exposure, just put it on this tripod and then you can press the Bluetooth to get it to snap the photo. Really top of the line tripod. If you're interested in purchasing one of these, you can use the Amazon link down below in the description. It would help me out a lot, and it would also help Zombie out a lot because, well, you're buying their products and you're showing Zombie that I'm doing a great job pitching their products. So that's all I got. Let's go ahead and get back into the video for portrait photography. So I think the photos from down there turned out pretty well. That's just judging off the back of my LCD screen. Now I'm gonna go back here behind me to this larger waterfall where I do a lot of different portraits, and I'm gonna take some of me down in here. I'm gonna have some behind the scenes footage of me doing that. I didn't in the last location. That's because it was kind of tight, and I don't know, it was just a little bit difficult to do. But I will down here, don't worry. So I'm gonna go and get positioned, I suppose. So those photos of me squatting down with the waterfall behind me were really the only ones that I was able to like show to you all, because it's just, even down here it's hard to get the behind the scenes. It's actually a little bit harder because I had to jump over those rocks back in there to get to my other position for the photos. So there wasn't a behind the scenes of that. I have at least one more location that I have in mind that I want to go and take you all with me. But after that, we're probably going to be done. I don't know, I might find 2 or 3 more, but I know of at least one, so we'll see. So unfortunately, this is going to be the last location where I'm at right now, and the main reason for that is because my phone is about to die. It's on like 15%, and that's what I'm using to connect to SnapBridge to actually take the photos. I'm going to be sitting on this stump back in here. This place does not look that pretty, but I'm gonna make it look pretty nice for this photo. Here, I'll show you the back of the camera. Well, no, I won't show you the back of the camera because that doesn't work when I'm using SnapBridge. But basically, I've got the camera pointing towards this way. Those fresh light green leaves that are coming up, they're backlit, so it looks pretty nice. I'll probably do some with my sunglasses, some without. There is an ugly hunting blind in the background though. What I plan to do in terms of that is I'll just take it out in Photoshop, because this is the angle that I want, and unfortunately that's in it, and it doesn't add anything to the photo. In fact, it takes away from the photo. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna take that out in Photoshop, but let's go ahead and get to snapping some pics. Well, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is kind of strange circumstances where I'm photographing myself instead of a model, but I do appreciate you all watching this anyhow. If you want to see more portrait photography videos, definitely make sure to go down below and subscribe. Hit the like button and leave me a comment telling me that you'd like to see more videos like this. I do have some more portrait photography videos, but the best video that I've got for portrait photography is right here, and you all can go check that out. If you want to see more, like I said, comment, and next time I will make sure that there's a model for me to photograph instead of me photographing myself. Thank you all once again so much for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing day.